Hey folks, welcome to Fyreflye's Follies. I hope that you enjoy the video today. If you do, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. It really does help my channel out a lot. If you haven't subscribed, I hope that you will and you'll stick around for a while. Today I'm going to show you how I can papaya for long-term shelf-stable storage. Now, if you've been on my channel for very long, you know that I have wombaroos. I have a pair of wombaroos, which are miniature sugar gliders, and they have a special diet, and one of the things that they get is a formula, and that formula contains papaya. So when it goes on sale, I pick one up and I can it. Now, papaya is perfectly safe to can. It's not a problem canning it. You can can it in syrup. Either they recommend medium or heavy syrup to be the equivalent of what you get in the store. I do not. I can mine in water. I don't give my girls extra sugar. So I'm going to show you how I process the papaya, get it ready, and can it. Alright, so the first thing that I do is I cut it in half lengthwise. And the outer skin of a papaya is a little tough, but it's certainly manageable. Good sharp knife, get you right through it. And then I'm going to scoop out all of these seeds. Just take a spoon, run it right down the center. You can get the seeds in the little seed bed that's in there. Alright, so once I have them both cleaned out, I just flip them over and cut them in strips. And again, the skin on these is a little tough, so you want to be careful and you want to have a good sharp knife. Then we're just going to zip that peel off, and you want to get as much of that yellow away from the flesh as you can. A little bit doesn't hurt. It's kind of like a watermelon. A little bit of it doesn't hurt, but you don't want a lot. Just like that. And then we are just going to cut these in chunks. Grab a bowl to put them in. So I'm going to get this papaya chunked up, give you a little something to listen to while I do, and I will be back. So, fresh chunked papaya, ready to can. It's really sticky, really sticky. So I'm going to clean up a little bit and I will bring you back. Okay, not so sticky now. I cleaned up a little bit. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take my papaya, and I actually decided I'm going to can these in apple juice today, rather than canning up this quart into pints, which was what I had planned on doing. Apple juice is an ingredient in their formula as well. So I'm going to just can the papaya in it because I add apple juice to the papaya when it's time to puree it. Now, papaya is not acidic enough to water bath on its own, so it does need lemon juice. I'm going to add the apple juice, and I don't think it's going to take a full quart. You just want to cover it. Yeah, it took about a pint. I'm going to bring this up to a simmer, and once it's up to a simmer, I'm going to let it simmer for 5 minutes. I've got my jars getting hot, so once it's up to a simmer, I will bring you back. Okay, so I brought my papaya up to a simmer and I let it simmer for its 5 minutes. So now let's fill some jars. Alright, so you want to fill to a 1-inch head space. And if you're not familiar visually, 1 inch is the bottom of this band. And then a lot of the debubbling tools nowadays have a gauge on the top of them, a step gauge. And I'm just going to debubble it. Check the headspace on it. It could use just a few more drops. Doesn't need a lot. So now we're going to grab a piece of paper towel and just some plain white vinegar. We're water bath canning, so I did put my lids in hot water to warm them up. Then I'm just going to dampen this paper towel and I'm going to wipe my rims to make sure that it serves two purposes. Now at first, when I get my jars ready, I always check the rims for any bumps or nicks or anything that might interfere with the seal. So this cleans anything that you might have gotten on the rim, and this is really a sticky fruit, so I always clean them twice. It also lets you double check to make sure that there are no imperfections that you might have missed. So, warm lids on. They're actually pretty hot. We're going to put the rings on fingertip tight. Alright, and I'm going to put these into the canner. I'm going to bring it up to a boil, and it's barely away from a boil at this point. It's almost there. So I'm going to put them back into the canner. Now I've got about 1.5 inches to 2 inches of water over the top of the jar. Alright, I'm going to bring it back up to a boil, and these are going to process for 15 minutes for pints. So I'll bring it up to a boil, I'll let it process for 15 minutes, and when the 15 minutes is up, I'll turn the heat off, and I'll let it sit for 5 minutes before I take them out. And once it's time to take them out, I will bring you back. Okay, I brought them up to a full rolling boil, and I let them process for 15 minutes, and then I turn the heat off, and I've let them sit for about 5 minutes. Let's get them out and see what we have. I think I heard them both seal already. Oh, that's pretty. Papaya is a very pretty color. See if I can get the camera to focus for you. As they cool, the fruit will spread back out just a little bit, just like it does with like peaches and such. So This is good in the pantry for a couple of years. This is enough to make 2 batches of formula for my girls, so this is enough for about 6 months. I just pick up a papaya every once in a while when they're on sale and can the chunks. That way we have it on hand when we need it. And usually I can it in water, but today I had some apple juice left, so I thought I would just go ahead and can it in the apple juice since I mix it with apple juice when I puree it anyway. I really hope that you enjoyed the video today. If you did, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. It really does help my channel out a lot. Leave a comment below. That helps YouTube to notice my channel and put it out there for more people to see. If you haven't subscribed yet, I hope that you will and that you'll stick around for a while. If you hit the notification bell, they'll let you know when I upload a new video. Thank you so much for watching today. You have a great day.